Hi, welcome to this week's What's on the Whiteboard. It's Christina Nichols with NicholsGPS, and I'm excited to have you here to continue the conversation about Giving Tuesday. As I record this, it is 83 days away from Giving Tuesday, which this year is on November 27th of 2018. And one of the questions I've been getting a lot of is, how are we supposed to participate in Giving Tuesday? Is this going to jeopardize our other calendar year end or other Giving Day activities around this time? And my answer to that is really, it never hurts to have your message out in front of your donors. So you have a choice to make right now of how am I going to participate? So today we're going to talk about how to participate and how will it impact your other channels or your other appeals that you have going on at the same time. So a couple of ways that you can participate. You can go all in. I mean, you could just throw everything you've got at Giving Tuesday and you can make it your day of giving. You can structure a calling campaign around that. Maybe it's your board calling, maybe it's students calling, depending upon your organization. You can have people who your organization is served reaching out with letters and notes and really just go all in on the day. And that can work for you. One of the things that a lot of people have said is that for the state that they're in, a lot of states have their day of giving around this time of year as well, so around that calendar year end. And sometimes there's an advantage to organizations to make a gift or individuals to make a gift on whatever their state's day of giving is. And so how do you, if they fall within the same week or within a couple of weeks, how do you keep that message from getting confusing? And I say, you choose one. You have to make a choice. You choose one where you're going to really put your money and your effort into it, but you don't forget the other one. So you never want to leave money on the table or leave an opportunity to convey your message or impact with your donors, but it's just how much effort are you going to put into it. There has been a little bit of conversation around how many emails people are getting on Giving Tuesday. And if you're concerned about that, okay. I say send a couple of emails that day. What's the harm? Yes, people may ignore them in their inbox that day, but just it's always good to be front of mind. If you're out there sending one every hour, maybe that's a little bit excessive unless you have a purpose for it. If you have a purpose and if there's a reason for them to open those emails, go for it. Great. And also try to have a great opt-out where if they've already made their gift, they're then being removed from those email lists. So how to participate. So you can go all in. You can use it as a teaser for your calendar year end piece if it hasn't dropped already. You can also use it as a reminder that that piece has dropped. And a great way to really focus on Giving Tuesday is to hit your social media channels a little bit harder. That's a place where your message, you don't have to worry about your messages getting stacked up in somebody's inbox. They're going to see it or they're not going to see it. So I think that's a great way to make sure that your message is out there, your impact is out there. You can put a great video out for that day just to talk about how your organization is improving the world and making the world a better place, and how by being a donor, they can be a part of that. So that's a good how. There's one great organization I know of who uses this day instead of for their general fund or their annual fund, they choose a special fund that has a really important impact at their organization, and they feature that fund that day. And so there's a lot of build up to it. They do send a lot of emails and they do a ton of social media that day, and they use it to feature this fund that maybe their donors don't know about, and really produces some amazing results, and there's a challenge related with it. And so that's another great way to use Giving Tuesday. So I hope this video has been helpful. I'm excited to hear what you're doing with Giving Tuesday and how you're going to use it. Again, I think there's no harm in using it a teeny bit or a lot and going all in. It's just you have to focus and make sure that your message is consistent across all your appeals, and also that you're making sure that you're not wasting your donors' time when they open your message. Don't send them crap if you don't want them to feel like your organization's crap. So make sure that if you're going to go all in, or if you're going to even put anything out, the effort that you put into it, your donors are going to feel. So make sure you're putting some genuine effort into it. So hope you're having a great day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week on next week's What's on the Whiteboard. Talk with you soon. Bye-bye.